off of I-80, leaving the pavement, hitting the dirt. I'm not even close to my driveway yet, but yeah, here's our first real snowfall of the winter, really. Well, we had a really good one last night, and during the day it's been off and on. When I left, this road was a little creek almost. All the surface snow had melted off. Change hands here. And there's Brixie's. So yeah, this is my road into my property, to my driveway. There's a couple ways over to where my driveway is. This is the high road, we call it high road because it goes up on the ridge, goes high. And there's low road, which we already passed the turn for, but that road needs a lot of work, and it needs probably a D6 power. My little machines won't do shit to that road anyways. So this one's halfway decent. We got a lot of gravel down in a lot of different spots. Not completely, but where we used to get really slick, we got the gravel down, me and my neighbors. And a couple of sections that are still a little sketchy, but that's just because we ran out of time and money to keep putting the gravel down. Probably by the end of next summer, this whole road system will be at least heavily peppered with gravel, because with our native dirt, and you mix it in with a good mix of aggregate, it'll set up almost like concrete. I mean, not, still a dirt road with gravel on it. The gravel gets mushed down into the native ground, and yeah, it sets up pretty good. And then when it does kind of loosen up, when it gets wet, you get a little bit of traction from the gravel that's in the dirt. Now coming up here, this is the hill climb up to the top of the ridge, and I'm going to be in the draw of this road. There's a hump right there. See the hump? That we're going to stay on the low side. That'll suck a guy right off and down into here, so why even fight it? I mean, you can go through. I don't want to be hammering the truck. Try and keep it about 10-15 miles an hour, if that. When you're climbing, you got to give it a little kick in the butt. So yeah, see, here's some of the drifting that's been going on because we have been having some high winds. So this will be fun. If it doesn't stop tonight, the winds kick up. This will be little rivers of snow, and this will be the first time I've experienced the drifting out here in this little low Toyota. Everything else I've had has been tall tire, high ground clearance, four-wheel drives, what you need. But yeah, I mean, the insurance company, I'm going to take my little sweeping right. This is a little tie-in road, the intersection of I think that's Jefferson, and this is 9th Street or 10th Street we're coming on. My driveway is actually a street, but this upper section of it is they barely kissed it with a dozer back in the 50s or 60s whenever they subdivided it. But yeah, oh yeah, look at it, it's starting to drift up here too. Yeah. Now see my driveway, this is a drift magnet, my driveway. bunny rabbit. Yeah, look at the bunny rabbit. Come on, Mr. Bunny Rabbit. I don't want to run you over. Mr. Bunny Rabbit. You gonna leave me home? Anyways, this is my driveway. The drift magnet. You can already see where it's starting to drift up a little bit. That's one of the reasons I went in town to go get another can of propane. I just got a new one, so that should last me a good 4 to 5 days when running my heater at the medium or the high section. High section I'll get a day and a half out of a fucking 5-gallon can, so I don't run it at 3 very often. Usually after coming back from a cold evening walk with Doofus, or a cold morning walk with Doofus. Alright, y'all. Have a good one.